back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a review on the world's most powerful face mask. And the mask I am talking about is the Indian Healing Clay Mask. This is supposedly the world's most powerful facial, and it is a deep pore cleansing mask. So if you want to see my review of it, then just keep watching. And it is by Aztec Secret, and it claims to be the world's most powerful facial. It says deep pore cleansing, 100% natural calcium bentonite clay. So first, when I bought this mask, I was looking on the internet to see what were good facials because I was breaking out, and I still am breaking out now, but way less than I was. And my skin was just really going through it. I had really bad breakouts everywhere. Sometimes there were cystic acne, the acne bumps that are under your skin that there's nothing you could do about. And I did have marks from previous acne that I had, you know, squeezed or digged. So my face was really looking rough, and I was trying out everything, I feel. So I was just Googling, you know, like best facials, best face mask, and I came up to this one. And I did find it on Amazon for $9, and originally I bought it for $9 on Amazon, and I had Prime, so I got it within 2 days. And when I got it, there is a seal over here. This flap is supposed to be all the way down to here, so that way you know the product is secure and has never been opened. And when I got it, the seal over here was broken. So I don't know if that was through like shipping or something like that. It just got broken. It wasn't anything major, but I didn't want to put anything that was open on my face because I didn't want to take that chance. So I reached out to Amazon customer service and I informed them that the face mask came opened and what should I do with it. And they said actually this company, Aztec Secret, does not take their products back. So I really like that and respect that about the brand, that they don't take any of their products back, and they did give me a full refund, because if they were to take products back, then you would think they would maybe use it on somebody else. They would just sell it to somebody else, but they didn't, and I was really happy about that. I thought that was really a good thing, so I liked that a lot. So I can't really read what this mask says on it because the paper over here is kind of ripped, but I'm just gonna read the basics of the mask. It's for facials, acne, body wraps, clay bath, foot soak, and insect bites. So it's really important when you are mixing this product and when you're pouring it out into a bowl that you use a non-metal bowl and utensil, meaning when you're using this product, just use a plastic spoon. That's what I do. And as you'll see in the video later on, you'll see exactly how I mix my mask and exactly how I put on the mask and how it looks after I have had the mask on for about like 40 minutes. Just use a plastic spoon, nothing metal, because I think that messes with beneficial parts of the bentonite clay. I'm not too sure on that. Don't quote me on that. I don't know what that has to do with it, but it says don't use anything metal. And to put it on my face, and I basically use just any flat foundation brush. As you'll see in the video, I use like an old Lancome one that I've had, and I can't find that one right now. Actually, I have no idea where it went. If I don't find it, then this is the one I will be using. It's just a flat Morphe foundation brush. Honestly, any flat foundation brush will work perfectly well. It's just for a face mask. It's not like, you know, you're applying foundation on your face and it matters how you put it on. I would not recommend putting on the mask with your fingers because it does dry, not quickly, but it does dry into sort of like a powdery, and it's kind of like hard to rub on your fingers if you get a lot of it on your fingers. I would suggest using a brush. Don't even bother with your fingers because it'll be like really annoying to get off. So this does come in more sizes, but the size I ordered was 1 pound because again, I just wanted to try this. And I forgot to mention, eventually I did reorder it. That's how I got it. I reordered from Amazon, but when I did reorder it, it was $13. Which kind of sucked that I had to pay some extra dollars, but to be honest, it's super affordable and I really do think it's worth it. I really do feel like it did a good job of drying up my acne and helping get rid of the acne, preventing it from coming, and also getting rid of the dark spots on my face from previous acne marks. On the instructions in the back, it says this makes 10 to 15 facials. I don't think that's true. I think it makes more facials than that because you only need like a teaspoon, 1.5 teaspoons to make a mask, and you still have like some product left over. It says use it once a week and you can use it more if you have problem skin And honestly, I probably do use it once a week. I feel like if my skin is really going through a tough time, then I'll probably use it twice a week. I don't recommend using it every day because it's more of a deep cleansing mask, so I wouldn't want to put my skin through that every day because it might get irritated because my skin is sensitive. But definitely twice a week, there's no problem with that. So I'm just going to show you guys how it looks like, and I've used quite a bit from it. So as you can see there, it's just powder. And you guys will see later how I mix it and how I do make the mask. And even though it is a dry powder, it does have an expiration date. My expiration date is 10/20/19, so I feel like that is quite a long time to finish this up because I did use this in 2017, so I feel like 2 years is a lot of time to go through just 1 pound of this product. So the next thing you'll need to use this mask is apple cider vinegar, and I know this looks like a humongous bottle. It looks like a champagne bottle, but it's not. And I did get this from Stop and Shop, and I think it was about like $5. So for all this, I wasn't gonna complain for $5. I was looking for the other brand of apple cider vinegar. I think it's like Bragg's something. I'm not quite sure, but it's a smaller bottle and it has like yellow and red and black writing on it. I don't know, it has a lot of writing on it, but I wasn't not looking for this one, but this is what I ended up with, and it works just as well, and I believe it is cheaper than the one I was looking for. And you want raw apple cider vinegar. Again, it has to be raw, and a lot of people don't like putting apple cider vinegar on their face if their face is sensitive, but my skin is sensitive and I do put it on my face, and I do feel like it does help along with the mask to get rid of acne. And again, you can go to your local grocery and just pick this up. You can also mix the mask with that or water, but I prefer the apple cider vinegar for a little bit more help for my skin. And again, you guys are gonna just want a non-metal bowl, and the bowl I use is this old food container bowl. Just looks like that. It is a plastic bowl, and I just use this for my face mask. I do not put anything else in there. And as you'll see later on in the video, after I mix the product together and I'm done with the mixture in the bowl, if there's still some left, which there usually is, I just take a Bounty and just scoop it out and throw it out, because if you don't, it hardens in here and it's way harder to clean and get out than if you were to just take a Bounty when it's wet and just scoop it out and then throw it out. It's way easier because it's less cleanup and it doesn't harden. After you guys use the face mask, I would also clean the brush you use, because again, it will harden on the brush and it'll just be a bad time. So just as soon as you're done putting on the face mask on your face, I usually just clean the brush with regular brush cleaner. First, I rinse off the excess product, then I go in, clean it with the brush cleaner, and then just clean it and let it dry, because then it'll just harden on the brush and break the bristles. So right now I'm just going to show you guys how I apply the mask.
So as you can see here, I'm just taking a plastic teaspoon and putting the powder into my bowl, and I did like 1.5 teaspoons of this product, and now I'm just pouring the apple cider vinegar. And honestly, you won't know how much to pour. You just kind of have to average. And the first time I put way too much apple cider vinegar, like the first time I ever made this mask, but eventually you guys are gonna get used to averaging on this mask. And as you see here, I just put in a little bit more because it was too thick. If you like your face mask watery, put more apple cider vinegar, and if you like it more thicker, then put less apple cider vinegar. And as you can see here, I like mine a little bit on the thick side, and now I just put that all over my face, and I make sure to get a really good even coat on there so that way it could really sink into my skin. And it says you're supposed to leave this face mask on for about 15 to 20 minutes, but I leave this face mask on for about 45 minutes to an hour after it completely dries. I don't know why, I just feel like I get more out of it by leaving it longer and letting it like dry completely. I don't know how effective that is, but I just think like that. So if you guys want to leave it on for a shorter period of time, I would suggest just leaving it for 5 to 10 minutes if you have super sensitive skin. And as you can see, just try to avoid the immediate underneath part of your eye because that is a very sensitive area, and try not to get it on your eyelashes or eyebrows because then that would hurt trying to take it off. And you can also use this as a spot treatment or just in your T-zone if you don't want to put it all over your face. And this is how the face mask looks after 40 minutes to an hour. And I know I look super angry, but it's just really pulling my skin.
So as you can see, that's how I applied the mask, and I've honestly been loving this mask. This mask in combination with a ton of other things have been helping out my skin tremendously. I do feel like it'll dry out, you know, pimples that you may have. And I also have noticed that when I do have stubborn pimples that don't want to, not to be gross, but to like pop, or like when they just there and under your skin and they just won't leave. I feel like when you use this mask, it just makes them so much easier to just squeeze and get out of your skin. So I've been really loving that. So my overall thoughts on this product, it is absolutely worth it. The price is great. It can't get any better. And I think right now it's on Amazon for about $9. So you really can't get any better than that. I mean, it's basically priced as a drugstore product, and it really does get all the dirt out of your pores. I feel like when I'm getting a little bit too oily, I just use this mask and it just totally like resets my face. I feel like I just pressed like a reset button on my face. Like my face just feels fresh again, and it just feels like everything is out of my face. And especially around your nose right here, I noticed some masks don't get around like the corners and crevices, and trust me, this mask gets around here. Like that is my pet peeve. I hate when I wear a mask or put a mask on my face and then wash it off and there is like stuff still around here. I can't stand that. Like literally I cannot stand that. This mask, it gets everything. It leaves your skin squeaky clean and spotless. So I do hope you guys enjoyed my review of this face mask, and I will leave a link down below for this face mask. And I'm not sponsored, or this is not an affiliate link or anything. I just really do love this product. So I will leave a link to this down below in case you guys are interested in purchasing it. And I will leave also a link to the apple cider vinegar that I meant to buy down below, so you guys could just go there and click in case you guys do want to buy it. So if this video helped you in any way, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That will help me out a lot. And let me know if you guys have tried this face mask or do want to try this face mask. So see you guys in my next video, and don't forget to subscribe for more.